the 6-month mark of Nancy Guthrie's disappearance, Savannah Guthrie made a direct appeal to her mother's captors. In this psychic tarot reading, I'm going to break down the intuitive energy behind her words and what the cards reveal about the perpetrator's reaction. First, let's just remind ourselves of what Savannah said when she pleaded to Nancy Guthrie, her mother's kidnappers, about a month ago now at the 6-month mark. Let's listen to it again, and then I'm going to break it down step by step, statement by statement, pulling cards to see if intuitively I felt there was some other hidden message embedded and hidden within this message, whether that was a right intuition, whether I'm accurate or not. Let's see. And tell me what you thought when you first heard this. Did you think there was a message within the message? You know, a lot of the channels that we follow, namely the interview room here, Chris, I believe, and Dr. Gary Riccata, and I believe Bob Gilliam and John Lamb. I believe they all thought at the time when this came out, and I think Maureen O'Connell said it, Big City Dan and his team, Tim and Will, I think almost all of them, if I'm not mistaken, said that they thought there was a message within the message. So tell me what you think and what you think that message within the message is, and let's see what the cards have to say.
I'm coming on today with a very specific message. It has been months since our mom was taken from us. Our family is in agony. We are in a nightmare that will not end. Nothing about our situation has changed. We have done our part, and we will never stop looking for her. We will always ache for her and feel that hole in our hearts. The world can be a cruel and unforgiving place, and I know that you have tried to do things the right way. So I'm asking you, begging you to do the right thing now. Make the right choice. Help us find her. Tell us where to look for her. I truly believe it is never too late to do the right thing. Help us bring this situation to an end. For all of us, no matter where we've been and what we've done, I believe there is always a way home. Please make the right choice.
Before I get into the Nancy Guthrie reading, I do want to talk to you about Nolan Wells. However, I have been covering this case, and I saw Daphne, who's been covering so many cases, doing a phenomenal job. She put out a video yesterday about Nolan Wells, an update. And I just wanted to remind you of my reading and then show you Daphne's video because, wow, my remote viewing with Nolan Wells has been very much like Lynette Hooker, and where things are coming out after my readings that are proving to be accurate. So I just want to show you that. And if you're not interested, please fast forward to the reading where we're going to see if there's a hidden message in Savannah Guthrie's plea to the kidnappers about a month ago at the 6-month mark for her mother. Just watch this. Okay, so what happened to Nolan Wells was yesterday's, thank gosh, before all hell broke loose, Sunday, July 26th, remote viewing number 2. And I asked, what happened to Nolan Wells? Okay, and the first thing I see is I'm brought to a boat. And he's on the boat. And there is a confrontation going on. Like, there's a confrontation going on. There's a fight on the boat. And at first, I'm taken to a timeline that's more advanced, and then I had to go backwards because I had to ask where one fit before the next, because the first flash I'm seeing is that he tries to interject in this fight. He tries to stop this fight, like, y'all, it's all good, calm down. And I know his friends are saying, no, I was the one fighting, saying I want my cell phone back. And I believe them. I mean, Officer Tatum interviewed them all. If you haven't watched, I might show a clip or so here. I believe his friends. I believe his friends didn't do anything here. And I don't believe that that was that fight. But I do. Again, he has multiple friends. I believe the two that were interviewed on Officer Tatum's show are not involved. But now that I heard the audio, do they know? Yeah, I think they do know, and I think they're hiding it. Let's keep going. Do see he did try to interject in a fight, okay? And I do see that he gets pushed overboard. He gets pushed overboard in the water, okay? The problem is I'm being given snippets and I have to fill the gaps in. And I was really hoping to do that with the tarot today, but again, I'm sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to show you Daphne's video that shows somebody falling in the water off a boat. Could this be what I got in my vision of Nolan Wells? Is this Nolan Wells? Tell me what you think below.
Supposed footage. So somebody has been leaking like just clips from their cell phone of the island that day, Horn Island, since Nolan's death. And this is allegedly one of those clips. And people are saying that you can see fighting in the background. And then at the end, it shows someone's feet like out of the water or something. Look at this. So I've tried to zoom in the video and make the quality a little bit better for you to make out. Now, supposedly right here through this area, you can see a guy like throw up his hands right through in here. And the person had slowed down the video. Now, then you have someone with their feet in the air. Does that look like someone drowning? I don't know, guys. Very hard.
So what do you think, guys? Is it possible that that was Nolan? It's really hard to say. Okay, let's listen to Savannah one more time, and then I'm going to break down. I said in the intro statement by statement, but now that I've re-listened to it, I realize it'll be large chunks of statements, because obviously there's several statements made that are not going to be worthy of a question of the cards. So let's get at it and tell me what you thought of Nolan Wells. Could that be Nolan in the water? It's very, very hard to say.
I'm coming on today with a very specific message. It has been months since our mom was taken from us. Our family is in agony. We are in a nightmare that will not end.
Okay. I have no doubt that they are in agony, as I'm sure you have no doubt of their being in agony. But what I want to know was when Savannah first said, I'm coming on here with a very specific message. I want to know, was there an embedded message when she said that? Is there, other than the obvious message, was there an embedded message? Knight of Cups. Was there an embedded message within the message? Because she said, I have a very specific message. And wow, we've got Knight of Cups and Page of Cups. Interesting. And Queen of Wands. So We've got Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Page and the Knight. Okay, so we have 3 court cards, 3 people, 2 messages being communicated. That's very interesting. Savannah with the Wands is communicating a message, 2 messages, 2 of Wands to 2 people. Wow. Okay, doesn't get much clearer than that. Okay, so now let's listen to the next statement and see what the cards have to say.
Nothing about our situation has changed. We have done our part, and we will never stop looking for her.
Okay. What does she mean when she says we have done our part? Okay, I want to pull Whispers of the Unsolved here. What does she mean when she says we have done our part? Exposed, stopped, and followed. Well, that is a very interesting card. We have done our part. Well, that one's going to need quite a few clarifiers. We have done our part. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm just blown away. Because I did a not very nice video, because I get triggered. I have PTSD. I'm really trying to recover from it, and I do get triggered still, and I'm not proud of it. Definitely not proud of it. However, I did say that I felt like in that message on one of my somewhat ranty videos. No, it was a full-on rant video. I'm sorry to anybody I offended. But I had said that I believe that SG was telling AG and T that there was a deal regarding Kalila in the background, and that there was some sort of a way to offer her a way home. So I'm just curious. Let's just get some more. What does that mean? What does that mean, Spirit? When Savannah says we've done our part, wow, witness. Well, that's, there was a video and I really wanted to put it out, done by Juanita. She's amazing. She does great work. And she was showing, and I wish I had it available to pull up right now. I just don't have, this is not the place, but maybe what I'll do is I'll pull it up on the live, because she talks about the timeline between Kalalo's texting and phone call to the A&T team, and how he had to have inside information because it had not yet been released to the media. And so therefore, if he's a witness to a crime, right, who got exposed, right, then I don't know. Just a thought. Okay, I'm going to pull one more from here. I don't do the cards that fall out because of my sloppy shuffling. I do the cards that flip out. It's just my style. So let's, there's the one that flipped out. OMG. Wow, wow, wow. So this witness that got exposed to somebody is aware of the debts that they were trying to get free from. That's part of the message as well. Let's get a clarifier on how that has to do released the debts. What does that have to do about their doing their part, Spirit? Forging ahead, released, forging ahead. So when Savannah says we've done our part, I just want to get more clarifiers on. We've done our part. I think it's that situation that I'm talking about But I just want to get more clarifiers. We've done our part. Oh, there's on the floor. Expansion. We've done our part. Okay, this was just flipped out. Bench. Access. We've given you a bridge. We're giving you a bridge and a way home. That's just how I'm reading it, but I'll pull some more cards. We're giving you a bridge and a way home to freedom, releasing you of interesting cards. Someone is leaving your life. Obstacles to overcome. You've got obstacles to overcome, and we're offering you a bridge. To freedom. But I think that requires leaving something behind for one of them. That's what I'm getting. But Knave of Swords. Be very clear and quick with your decision. Also feel like this could also be talking about a child in this leaving something behind situation. Involves a child of sorts. Okay, let's get a clarifier about we've done our part. We've done our part. Knave of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. We've planted the seed. We've done something. We've started something for you. We've set the ball in motion. We've set something in place. A new start. A new happy start. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's go and listen to a little bit more of Savannah now, and see what else we're going to be reading here. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, that one is a read and a half. How does Savannah know they tried to do things the right way? And what does the right way mean? How, like, that is so phenomenally fascinating to me. I know you tried to do things the right way. Okay, what does that mean? Fire and ice. What? Fire reminds me of the scorched earth. What's on ice? Like that. Wow. Now I'm just like, curious. We know you tried to do things the right way. Give me some clarifiers, please. What does that mean? We know you tried to do things the right way. Direction and grief. We know you tried to do things the right way. Direction and grief. I need more. We know you tried to do fair man. Dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Ooh. Okay. There's an element here that's interesting that's coming in that I've not picked up on before. That the people involved that I believe Savannah is talking to are afraid to come forward. There's hidden secrets can harm them over some dealings with somebody. You know you tried to do the right thing. You tried to do the right thing. There's the scientific blood. So not to follow the money. That's phenomenally interesting. I feel like to do the right thing meant I'm tapping into Nancy's blood here, but I want to get a clarifier on this before. We know you tried to do the right thing. Give me a clarifier on this, please, on this biochemistry thing. We're on the floor. Opportunity for a windfall. Victory in some endeavor. So thought we would do that. We know you tried to do the right thing with expecting a victory or a windfall, or I'm not really clear here. I need more. We know you tried to do the right thing. Dogs. Putting a plan together for money with your friends. Putting a plan for money together with your friends. What's this? That to me, I feel like it's the Nancy's blood, but let's get, what is this? Tried to put a plan together that did not involve Nancy dying, and then something went terribly wrong. Now we're freaking the F out. We're freaked out. Now we're freaked out. The Queen of Pentacles is freaked out. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, the female component of this team, they thought they'd have a plan to get money with their friends. Something went wrong. I think you tried to do the right thing, that it did not involve violence. Is that really what we're saying here? Like, that is, okay. That's what I'm getting, but I need more to make sure that this is unseen. Something unforeseen, unseen happened. We had to forge ahead and release the plan. Let's get some more. What was that? Whoops, that just fell. Science experiment, medical emergency. OMG. Science experiment fell, but we'll leave it there. Science experiment, medical emergency. Interesting. Biology. So that to me is like something went wrong. Nancy got hurt. Interesting. Okay, let's keep listening. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you're getting. Are you pulling cards with me? If you are, let me know down below what you're getting with your cards. Okay. Who is Savannah talking to? Tell us where to find her. She's obviously talking to the kidnappers. And where to find her? Or does she think that somebody within the kidnapping team or the family of the kidnappers? I don't know. Let's just get a quick couple of cards on, does she think one of the kidnappers might break, or does she think this is a family member? Let's just see. Maybe both. Is she talking to the kidnappers themselves or somebody in the family that might know? Is she talking to the kidnappers or themselves, or somebody that you might know? And by the way, come and join us. We're doing Lindsay Clancy live 9 to 4:30 Eastern. Right here, pulling cards. Okay, direction. Didn't I have that already in the other thing? Okay. She did. So I mean, this is legit. This part of it is literally, tell us where Nancy is. Give us the direction of where Nancy is. Now, who is she asking that of? Is she thinking that is inner growth? Have the strength to come forward and show us. Let's just see. Is this the kidnapper or a relative of the kidnapper? Somebody that might know justice. We need justice. And there's the reward, right? Let's see. Who's she talking to? kidnapper. Yeah, the reward. Hey, whoever out there, we need justice, and you have a reward if you claim it. Tell us. So I think that's the family members. Did she mention the reward? I don't remember hearing it this time. Okay, 3 of Cups. Yes, so we can celebrate her life together. We could put her to rest. Okay, one more. One more. We want to fulfill the wish for our mother's last words, last dying wishes. We really want to bring our mother home. Please tell us where she is. So this is absolutely, legitimately to the kidnappers, probably the family members is the way I'm reading it. Okay, let's see, because that's truly never too late to do the right thing. Is that the kidnapper or the family member? She's trying to get a spark. She's trying to get them to think about this. Really, she's trying to get them to spark a bit of a guilt or something within the kidnapper and or the family members. So she might be speaking directly to both. And what fell out on the floor? The devil. Yeah, in that statement, she's speaking to the kidnapper directly. So I think she's probably speaking to both of them. Okay. Always a way home. What does that mean? Is that just spiritual? Is that physical? Let's see. Tell me whether you're enjoying this reading. Is it physical or spiritual way home? Yeah, mentally, to clear your head, to find solace within yourself so you can live with yourself, so you can put the demons in your head that you're battling over what you've done to my mother, our mother. You can put that to rest. Follow so you can find your way home. Find your way home spiritually. There you go. High priestess, that's your spiritual. This is an offer. Are you going to take it? Instead of being left out in the cold. There's a 2 of Cups. Time to make a decision. Time to make a decision. We're giving you an offer. The devil. It's time to make a decision, to do the right thing, to put this to bed, this devil in you, to make the right decision. A new start. 1 of Wands. A new beginning. Please make the right choice. Doesn't get more clear than the 1 of Wands. Okay, let's just get a final overall energy here in this reading. The overall energy that Savannah Guthrie is trying to convey to the kidnappers. Overall energy, please, Spirit. Star. Hope. Show us where she is. Guide her. Guide us to her. You help us, I will reward you. You help me, I will help you. Wow. That's as clear as it gets. I love when the cards are so on point. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Do all the YouTube things. Cover Lindsay Clancy with us. Come and join us and bring your cards. And I will also be doing my Monday Night Live where we're going to cover any Nancy Guthrie news stuff. Maybe that Juanita video that I was talking to you about the timing of the Kalila. I think I will do that. And then Sebastian Rogers. And pull some cards if we have time. And then in the members live at 7:30 where we're remote viewing, learning to remote view together for Nancy Guthrie. And we can also be working on Sebastian Rogers. If that's what the members want to do, consider joining. It's $2.99, $2.99 a month Canadian, $2.15 in euros, and $1.99 USD a month for, 2 Sundays a month and every Monday night, members only. And there's about 50 videos in there. We'll see you soon, everybody. Love and light. Thanks for being here.